Organic learning.
Whoa! Welcome back, everybody. Today, we are doing another awesome fan favorite episode where we feature the favorite vehicles of our biggest fans. Now, in this video, we're featuring the favorites of Evan in Sulphur, Louisiana. Hey, thanks for sending these in, Evan. As always, don't forget to subscribe and be sure to let us know which one is your favorite in the comments section below. All right, you guys, let's jump right in. Let's do it. Whoa, what was that? It's our first vehicle of the day, you guys, and this is a police car. Man, this one is radical. Now, if you see a police car zoom on by with its lights flashing and sirens wailing, well, you know that the police officers are hurrying to capture a bad guy or help someone in need. Police officers help enforce the law and make sure that citizens are being safe and not dangerous. Police officers are definitely our heroes, and we should all help and support them as much as we can. Now let's check out this bad boy. This is a standard issue police cruiser, and this particular one is actually a Dodge Charger, and it is really fast and really powerful. You know they've done some modifications with that engine for sure. Now it has a really cool, really strong push bumper on the front that can be used to push stalled cars off the road or spin out a bad guy's car during a police chase so they can be taken into custody. Now, steel fencing actually separates the back seat from the front seat in case they have to put anyone in the back who's been breaking the law. And of course, we appreciate all the work that the brave men and women of the police department do for us. Thank you, officers. All right, you guys, this is a cool one, and this is a police car. Whoa, our second vehicle of the day. I think everybody knows this one. Yeah, you guys, this is a school bus. Oh my goodness. Now, do you know why a school bus is yellow? Because yellow is a bright color that everyone notices, and it helps keep the bus visible and the children safe while they laugh and chat with each other on their way to school. Look at that, it even says school bus right up top there. Now, I know you guys are eyeballing this one, and this particular bus looks like a lot of fun because this one is filled with the Peanuts gang. Yeah, we got all the characters here. Check it out. We got Snoopy, he's driving. Sally right there, she's blowing some bubbles, acting all cool. You know, Linus has his crazy hairdo. Schroeder is playing something on his piano as usual. Now let's flip it around real quick, see what we got. Oh boy. Look at Woodstock just fluttering about, being a real silly Billy. I mean, that's just awesome stuff right there. Of course, we got Charlie Brown. He's just kind of looking out the window like, oh my gosh, please get me to school. And then look at this. We got Lucy, and as usual, Lucy looks like she has a lot of concerns, a lot of questions. Well, don't worry, Lucy, we have them all answered for you. Now, anybody watching today, do any of you guys ride a school bus to school? Well, when I was really young, I used to ride a school bus to school, and it was so much fun. We had all different types of people in there, and I just sat kind of towards the front with my best friend in the world, Scooter, and we just talked about sports the whole time. It was a blast. This, you guys, is a school bus. Oh, wow, you guys, man, this one is so much fun. You guys know what this is? Well, this is a Jeep. Yeah, man, these Jeeps are fun. Now, the Jeep has actually been an iconic and legendary 4x4 sport utility vehicle for the past 70 years. That's right, they've been around a long time. Now, you might see Jeeps in Army movies because the military uses them all the time. Well, people love them because they're rugged enough to drive over bumpy roads as well as splash through shallow creeks and streams. I mean, these things do it all. Now, this particular one is called a Jeep Wrangler, which of course has full four-wheel drive capabilities, 2 doors, as you can see right there, a removable hardtop, a padded roll bar all the way around, okay, for safety, and on the back it has a cool full-size spare tire and even a trailer hitch right there, so you could maybe, pull a little boat or something like that. Now with the top off, these Jeeps are great for going to the beach or heading up into the mountains for a picnic somewhere. Or if you're up for a little excitement, this bad boy is great for just driving across the sand dunes like this, woo, maybe blowing some donuts, woo, and just tearing up some dusty and bumpy back roads. These things are definitely good times, and this is a Jeep. Oh boy, please, 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 please let me get one of these for Christmas this year, you guys, because this is a drag racer. 1, 2, 3, go! Whoa, this thing is so fast, you guys. Now, when a drag racer begins, the driver steps on the gas, the front end of the car actually lifts up off the ground, and they go down the track as fast as possible. First one to cross the finish line is the winner. Drag races too, if you've never been, are super duper exciting. Now, this particular drag racer is called a funny car. Yeah, it's got a funny name, which is a specific type of drag racing car that's very popular. Now, when a funny car races, it can really fly down the quarter-mile track. But I gotta tell you something. These are not good on gas mileage. No siree, Bob. They use a whopping, are you ready for this? 15 gallons of gas just to go a quarter mile. That's right. That means if they wanted to drive 1 mile, it would take 60 gallons of gas. That's crazy. That's nuts. Now, to say the engines are powerful, well, that would be putting it very lightly. You guys, this engine outputs, are you ready for this? 8,000 horsepower. Whoa! They got these giant rear tires for traction and a top speed of 330 miles per hour. Look at that, king of the burnouts. Yeah, no doubt. In fact, they go so fast, to help slow these things down, they deploy 2 parachutes, which actually come out and slow it down at the end of the racetrack. Man, these things are wild. Oh, I love it on the side here. Hollywood. Oh, cool guy alert. This, you guys, is a drag racer. Oh yeah, man, this one definitely reminds me of back home, you guys. This one is so cool. This is a Zamboni, or as I like to call it, a Zamboni, a Zamboni, a Zamboni, bone, bony. Yeah, now do we have any ice skating or hockey fans out there? Oh, right here, I definitely am. Now the Zamboni actually helps resurface and make the ice smooth again. Now when people are skating with sharp ice skates and making quick stops, the ice can get chewed up very quickly. So the Zamboni will come out, and using these pistons and rods, it will spray a very small layer of water right on the ice, and that water will actually fill in all the imperfections, making it very smooth and very fast again. Now the driver will sit in this cockpit here, and sometimes it's actually an open cockpit, and he or she will drive the Zamboni around the ice rink and make it nice and smooth so everybody can enjoy a nice ice skating surface. Now occasionally at a hockey game, they'll do a raffle to see who gets to ride on the Zamboni in between periods. And a long time ago when I was very young, I actually won that raffle, and I got to ride on the back of the Zamboni with the driver, and man, it was so cool. I was waving to everybody, just having a great old time. This, you guys, is a Zamboni. A Zamboni. A Zamboni. Bony. Whoa! Look at this big one. This, you guys, is a freight train. Man, this thing is enormo too. Now, a freight train usually has a large diesel engine or locomotive in the front, which pulls along a long line of freight cars behind it. A freight train's primary purpose is to transport freight from one place to another, and a person called an engineer actually sits right up front here and drives the train down the track. Now, diesel locomotives like this one have huge, powerful engines, sometimes as big as 16 cylinders. That's huge, you guys. They run on diesel fuel, which maybe you've seen before at your local gas station. It's what those big rig tractor trailers actually use. Now, the giant engine inside the diesel locomotive produces a lot of heat. I mean, a ton of heat, you guys, which is why all these fans on top actually assist in cooling off the engine, especially when the train is not in motion. Now, a freight train, as you can see, it's really, really big. It's very heavy, and it can't just stop like a car. It can't just go, oh, what's that? No way. It's way too heavy. So actually, these freight trains take about a mile, especially if they're pulling a lot of other cars behind them, to come to a complete stop. I mean, they really have to plan when they're stopping, you guys. And check this out. Santa Fe, man, they have been around for a long time. You can see the really cool wheels there so they can go from one track to another. I mean, these things are impressive. This, you guys, choo-choo, is a freight train. Wow, what is going on with this next vehicle, you guys? Man, this thing, don't worry, I will explain. We got a lot going on here. This is a flatbed truck. Now, a flatbed truck is a truck with an entirely flat bed or back with no sides and no roof. Now, this allows for quick and easy loading of supplies, building materials, or in this case, a piece of construction equipment, the excavator. That's pretty cool. Now, flatbed trucks like this are often seen at construction sites because they are perfect for transporting large, oversized loads that require more space than is available in a truck that would have a closed body to it. Now, check this out. This particular flatbed truck has a heavy-duty drop-down loading ramp right here, so that big things like this excavator can just drive right off. Whoa, see you later, pal. Or drive back on at the end of the day when the job is over. That is really, really cool. Of course, they have to be super careful when loading a huge piece of equipment like this. So the load will need to be ratcheted down with strong straps, heavy-duty hooks and chains, so that way, when it's driving down, it doesn't, whoa, fall off. That would not be good. A very versatile piece of equipment and a really cool one to see in action, you guys. This is a flatbed truck. Okay, hold the phones, you guys. Do you guys see what we are about to do? Oh my goodness, this is gonna be fun. This is the Wienermobile. Oh, I wish I was an Oscar Mayer wiener. That is what I truly like to be. Yes! Wow, that sounded like gold, you guys. Now, do you like hot dogs? Well, I know I do, especially at a baseball game or a 4th of July picnic. Man, that just really hits the spot. Now, this Oscar Mayer Wienermobile first debuted way back in 1936, and it has been driving around the USA ever since. Now, it's actually a 27-foot-long hot dog driven by a person called, are you ready for this? A friendly hot dogger. Wow, what a great job title. Now, who wants to drive the Wienermobile? I do, I want to drive it. I mean, this thing is so cool. Look, you got wraparound windows, probably cruise control. It's probably filled with a bunch of hot dogs right there in the back, you guys. This is great stuff, and this is the Wienermobile. 'Cause if I were an Oscar Mayer wiener, everyone would be in love with me. Whoa! We've definitely got our longest vehicle of the day, you guys. Well, this bad boy is an articulated bus. Wow, man, this thing is cool. Now, an articulated bus is sometimes called a bendy bus or a slinky bus, but I actually like to call it an accordion bus because it reminds me of the musical instrument, the accordion. Now, it's kind of like a regular bus, okay? That part looks pretty normal, but with an additional rear section added on. Now, these articulated buses bend right in the middle so they can easily turn around very tight corners. Now, when you ride on one of these, you can sit up front or you can go to the very back, which is pretty fun too. Now, they're really big and almost 60 feet long and can hold up to 200 people, you guys. All right, that is a lot of people. And it looks like, oh wow, Mercedes-Benz makes this bus, so you know it's gonna be a really, really nice, smooth ride. I mean, just check out, ooh, how long this bus is. That is very cool. And this is an articulated bus. Wow, you guys, what a great way to wrap up today's episode than with one of these. This is an ambulance. Woo, 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 woo. Now, have you guys ever seen an ambulance? Ambulances are very important because they carry medical supplies, medicine, and a bed and take care of people. They're kind of like a mini hospital on wheels. Now, when people are sick or injured, ambulances are there to help. Now, sometimes trained rescuers called paramedics can treat people on the scene. But if someone needs even more help, they load them into the ambulance and race them to the hospital. If you ever see an ambulance's lights flashing and sirens wailing while driving on the road, be sure to pull over and let them pass. That way the ambulance can get people the help they need just as soon as possible. Now, I love this one because, as you can see, it's green. You just don't see a lot of green ambulances, you guys. This one's really cool. It's got lights all over it. It's real shiny. And of course, it's always there to help people out. This, you guys, is an ambulance. Whoa! Another great day of street vehicles, and a very special thanks goes out to Eben in Sulphur, Louisiana for sending in his favorites. Eben, you're the best, man. If you would like to have your favorites featured, you can get all the details in the description box below. And don't forget to check us out on Twitter and Instagram. We had a ton of fun today, and we will see you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hey, let's check out some of Eben's drawings. Great drawings, Eben. Thanks so much for sharing. If you liked our video, please give it a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and leave a fun comment below. Thanks, everybody.